Hey guys, it's 15 here back with another video. This time we're finally here with our review of Night 2 of Wrestlemania 41, and yeah, I meant to get this up last night, and even though I technically might get this up to, uh, I'm recording this on Monday, and it's before Raw. Again, if I look over my phone real quick, it's 6:07. We got like 50 or 50 something minutes, or maybe even I think maybe 53 minutes until Raw starts, and then I'll be watching that because Cena's going to be on there. We'll get to that later, of the reason why, but I don't want to put any spoiler things. But yeah, I did want to get like this started, get this done. Hopefully, get this done tonight, not Monday, but if not, it's gonna come on. I'm gonna get uploading on Tuesday. Yeah, I meant to get started at least after the show, but like I said, it was just busy. But yeah, as far as the show goes, Night 2 was pretty good, but there was some issues here and there, like maybe like a starting match being too short, feeling too short, and then the ending to another match I'll be talking about later. But I'll get into that later. But as far as it goes, you did see this big setup right here. I usually don't go five on five people on here. But I couldn't think where to put these two, Io and Rhea, and without blocking anyone. And you can also see this Finn Balor here with a custom head sculpt. That the first time I've seen it ever, unless you watched one of my recent shorts. But again, I'll be doing a review on this figure eventually, so I can show this and go in depth with this head sculpt. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the. But as far as I will going through all the ones, all the matches, and sorry if I will take a little bit longer because I will be explaining the entrances, the attires, and the match in general. And I'm kind of going too long with this part right now. But yeah, let's just stop talking and let's just get right into it. So the first match that started out the show is exactly what we expected about the show, and that was the Women's World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match with Io Sky defending against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, and this was a great opener of the show. Io didn't have like a special entrance. She was had like a white and green attire. Bianca had just like the like just the yeah the entrance with kind of like a double Dutch team and stuff like that. Jump rope thing. I don't know. And also had Steph Dar with her during the entrance, and Rhea had just our normal entrance again, and again, Bianca had like a tire full of roses, and then for Rhea there wasn't too much besides her kind of had like a headband type deal with reminding me of the Batman Who Laughs, and also had like some skull all hands on it. Kind of reminds me of Skeletor, but not really at the same time. Just reminds me of those two things. But as far as this match, this was actually a great opener of the show. These three women actually delivered it. Rhea and Bianca kind of focused on each other and just thought of just Io like an afterthought. And there was like a lot of times that Io got the better over them. And even some few sequences like when Rhea reversed the over the moonsault into putting her feet up and then Bianca catching her into a KOD, and then the final moments was mostly when Io tried to go for the avalanche super poison Rana, and Rhea reversed it and knocked her into the top of the turnbuckle post, and Bianca just caught her into a KOD, and Io just coming out of nowhere with the over the moonsault, similar to what Jeff Hardy did back in 2008 at Armageddon when he won the WWE Championship. Yeah, but yeah, Io does pick up the win, retain the title. I was kind of hoping for this, even though I was more expecting Rhea to win the title back. But yeah, he retains. I'm okay, all right for it. Just so it doesn't just seem like hot potato all of a sudden. So yeah, I'm okay with this now. And there's a great over the show, and now let's go on to the next match. So the next match we're talking about is gonna be the Sensei Street fight between Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, and this match was an absolute banger. As far as entrances go, their entrances wasn't too big. Like Drew was just a regular entrance, but I with Doom. He was wearing the sick Doomslayer attire. He had like a little thing with like a little set, like a little display thing, this piece thing prop, stage prop thing, and with Doomslayer's helmet and 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 then like some weapons and stuff, but he didn't like have a sword or anything, any sword stuff like that. And his entrance is still normal. Damian Priest kind of like a hellish like entrance, but with fire and he had the wings. It was just mostly black and gold gear as what he usually wears. It's nothing too big. And he had like a guitarist just just doing his like his theme song and everything, at least the guitar part at least. But yeah, I can't remember his name. But yeah, this had like they didn't have too many weapons. They had tables, steel chairs, even the steel staff. We got future shock DDT on the steel staffs. We even and Drew McIntyre flying over the ropes. We had the Razor's Edge to an announce table. We had Drew McIntyre pushing Damian Priest off the top rope when he was doing the old school to the two tables. And then the final name on the coffin was kind of was Drew McIntyre doing a Claymore while Damian Priest's head was set up on the one of the steel chairs was in the corner, and 1, 2, 3, Drew McIntyre wins the match, and it was kind of a good win. He's been having like loss after loss, most of the stuff from last year to even the WrestleMania from last year and all this stuff. So I guess he just needed to win here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this match. Now let's move on to the next one, which is another championship match of the night. So now getting to our next match is the Fatal 4 match for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Braun Breaker defending against Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Penta. Again, this kind of got brought up and everything. Entrances are pretty much all the same. Just their normal entrances, nothing too much. Maybe a little bit different. Maybe a little bit added additions, but honestly, it was just mostly just the regular entrances. Attires, everyone, I liked all the gears. We had like Braun Breaker, like the white and like blue gear, which is kind of a combination of both his uncle and his father. Let's see, a Penta had like a black, gold, and green gear going on, mostly just white, mine more from white. That is just kind of giving that vibes. Dominic had like a white and gold gear with it's kind of like regular gear with a mask and everything since WrestleMania. And finally, Finn Balor had like the Wars gears on with the black and yellow gear and like kind of like a mask thing on, just make him look like a banana. But as far as the match goes, it was pretty good. We had like Cody Ross, we had 1916s, we had Spears, Mexican Destroyer, the Penta Driver, Ivor, again, everything from like Carlito get involved and getting Spear through the announce table with Braun just running up and spearing through an announce table. But the end result is Dom getting the win after Finn ends Cody Raw, and it's coming in with the frog splash 1, 2, 3, and your new Intercontinental Champion is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I did not see this coming at all. I was more thinking that maybe Braun would retain, or maybe Finn get it, or maybe even Penta would finally become champion. Dirty, but again, this came out of nowhere, and honestly, I'm all in for his singles run, for another singles run with him, a championship run. But that's pretty much it for this match. Now let's move on to the next one. So the next match is Randy Orton's Open Challenge for WrestleMania Open Challenge thing that he was going to do since it is his 20th WrestleMania. He didn't have an official match on the card, so he just threw out the challenge for anyone to step in the ring against him. And he came out with just normal entrance. I'm just going to say this now. Both competitors' matches have the normal entrances. But Randy Orton has basically his kind of like the normal gear he's been wearing, but in his OG color from 2002. Again, the blue and the yellow Yeah, I think it was the yellow. So there's that, and we were just sitting. Me and my dad and my brother was just sitting, waiting and waiting and waiting. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Henry. Yeah, Joe Henry at WrestleMania. I did not expect that. Again, nothing too much with his entrance or gear. It's just the same gear, same entrance, new shirt, all that. But yeah, again, I did not see that coming again. And even the crowd popping was pretty good. But yeah, this match wasn't too long. It really wasn't. It was just like 3 minutes. But I think I did find out the reason why there was. It was kind of short because again, and Joe Henry had a shoulder injury. But yeah, like I said, and as far as it go, this match was pretty good. Again, Joe Henry actually caught Randy Orton off guard, trying to go for a roll up and everything, even go turning back to smile at him and kind of throwing him off bits. Yeah, then dodging a clothesline into a neck breaker, and everything. It was just showing up of Randy Orton at WrestleMania. We did advantage Orton with his comeback and his usual combination with comeback, and then also the draping DDT. And Joe Henry reversed the RKO actually twice, and even did the friggin' nature fallaway slam. But when he turned back to the fans and everything, and smiling, he got an RKO for his troubles. 1, 2, 3, Randy Orton wins. Again, it was a pretty good match, and it didn't seem it made Joe Henry look good, and it seemed like it gets like buried. But yeah, Randy Orton did give us a sparks to him, and then give an RKO for his troubles. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this match. It was pretty good. It was a good win for Randy Orton as 20th WrestleMania match. So let's just move it along. So the next match is Logan Paul versus AJ Styles again, and this is another match I was looking forward to. Not like all the matches I've been looking forward to, but I'm usually a very optimistic person. I'm just saying it now. Well, this match was pretty good. The entrances were not really too much much on Logan Paul was again and had like his normal entrance just with a drone and then having all the different camera angles. Then and his attire was kind of like what he's usually been wearing lately, but this time just in it was just mostly black with some pink, blue accents, kind of like the same stuff he's been wearing. Just kind of like the same type of attire he's been wearing. It's just based off of the Prime Ball for Vegas. AJ Styles' just entrance was again the same, like I said, and then his attire was like this. It was the white, and it was this more dark blue. And then there was also some gray, like the gray and some gray accents like on the glove. This part here, like this part was white. This one part was gray. Hey, and everything. But yeah, that attire was awesome, and I would like to see that in figure form. But game of the match, we had this back and forth action. We had Logan Paul doing the Paul from Grace. That's his name. His frog splash. There was also AJ was also doing his fancy stuff like the Vanilla Blitz, the Yokoroshi, the fireman carrying neck breaker. Logan Paul even did a Lion Soul. He even did the Styles clutch on AJ Styles, and AJ Styles just popped back up. Then AJ Styles did a Styles clutch, and so these Styles clutch again, and then just show how it's done. Logan Paul's friend Jeff didn't get involved with trying to bring in the brass knucks, but then Karrion Kross made an appearance, took it from him, tried to give it to AJ Styles, tried to go back to his evil ways, but get him to go back to his evil ways, and then AJ just said as F that, and he just gave him a knuckle sandwich, but Logan Paul got the end of it with the right hand, and the pulverizer getting the win. I was kind of expecting him to win because of some tomfoolery. But I kind of wanted AJ Styles to win. He just needed a win because I feel like he's been just getting a lot of losses at Mania at some point here and there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this match. Let's just move on to the second to last match. Next up, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match where Liv and Raquel going against Lyra Valkyria and the returning Becky Lynch. Yes, I'm just putting her straight in and not doing the big thing like I did with Joe Hendry. Like I said, I was kind of wondering who's going to replace Becky after Bayley got injured, after Bayley got attacked during the countdown on Saturday, which I missed out on. I was working on the predictions. I missed out on it. I didn't feel like we're doing that part, taking Bailey out of it. So yeah, it's Lyra Valkyria and Becky again. These two had some history with each other. So again, it makes sense. But this match was kind of okay. Again, they had just usual stuff. The usual stuff like Lyra Valkyria was just like had like the kind of like Eels wings, just gold, white and gold attire. One mind scene. Liv and Raquel was just wearing matching red gears, and then Becky was just wearing his usual stuff. Nothing really too things, and all the entrances were just normal. Minus obviously Lyra with the Eagles wings, acting like basically has the Eagle powers like from Nacho Libre. But yeah, well yeah, we had like a lot of close calls, but obviously Becky and Lyra got the win with Becky with the Manhandle Slam, and it was okay. I still prefer that they have the TLC triple threat match for the WWE tag titles, but no, I was okay with this. And usually there's a point I switched the belts over here, but they actually got back to tiles on the Raw after WrestleMania. So that's pretty much it. So, yeah, let's just get on with the main event. So now finally getting to our last match on the main events of Night 2, and it was the Undisputed Championship match with Cody Rhodes going against John Cena. Again, John Cena's final WrestleMania. Again, his final year as a full-time wrestler and everything. We're probably again, like my dad's been saying, we're probably going to still see him from time to time, just not wrestling. As far as we know. But who knows? You know, it's just one of these things where I'm not, when we literally aren't really sure at this point. But as far as this match goes, it's pretty good. Entrances, Cena's entrance was literally nothing. He literally gave us nothing. It was just no graphic, no drawn animations, no nothing. Everything just black with his just name, and that's it. And it still has the same theme music and everything. But yeah, there's not that much big fanfare. Not even that much to him. Just because again the heel look and everything. But yeah. But Cody's entrance was very extravagant with the motorcyclist. He had like the skull mask on, but a little bit different from last year. Kind of like, and just opens up like an Iron Man helmet and everything. But yeah, I think he just had like a blue gear with kind of like similar to this, kind of like similar designs with this in some cases, but just similar to that. But I think mostly also combination of flames. It had flames on the boots and everything, and blue flames on the boots and everything. But yeah, as far as the match goes, it was pretty good for the most part. But again, we had our crossroads. We had 4 AAs, which Cody kicked out of. We had just a lot of things go. A's, we had disaster kicks, Cody cutters, all that stuff. But the thing that kind of fell a little bit off of this thing is that, yeah, people booed at Cena because again he was a heel and everything like that makes sense. But people were booing at Cody and cheering for. But then there were some points where they were booing Cody and cheering for Cena, which I don't know what the heck is going on there. It's just there was a lot of weird things going on with this match. And this thing, there was no Rock. Instead, we got Travis fucking Scott. He got a crossroad for his troubles. Cena tried to hit Cody with a towel blow, which he blocked, which came to when Cody was trying to Cody used the tile, but he just basically hesitated, got a low blow for his troubles, and got hit. Only one tile shot with a tile, and then 1, 2, 3. John Cena is your new undisputed champion, but also now is breaking Ric Flair's record, being a 17-time world champion. Yeah, I was okay with this, obviously, because I was hoping for that to happen this year. But I think the one thing that the execution just fell flat a little bit. One, I would have expected at least like maybe an STF, FU, or an AA to kind of like finish the job, just one of those two things. But it was just low blow on the tile shot, and that's it. Hit with a tile, and that's it. But I don't know. And then the crowd was all kinds of weird. They were booing Cena, which made sense because he was the heel of the time. He was the heel of this match and the heel of this feud in general. But then there was also the parts where they booing Cody and then cheering Cena. It's just one of those things. It's just weird. I don't know what they just booing Cody because it didn't take the him with the title, and I don't know. There's a similar thing would happen with AEW when people booing him. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the match in general. Again, but now here's my part that I kind of want to go over with not well, just WrestleMania weekend as a whole. Now, I actually still like WrestleMania 41. The stage was pretty good. They had they didn't have too much pyro, but they had most of the pyro behind the stage because again, they had people actually fans actually sitting at the stage, even above the ramp and everything. Which I still wonder how much money those seats cost. But as far as night one, that was very good. Night one was still pretty good, but it had a weird start. The Jey Uso was good, the match was good, but the crowd was dead. It was very quiet. I don't know what the heck was going on there. I can even say the same thing for the rest of the night, but they kind of all the matches for going that way was pretty good. Again, there was no problems there. The main event for night one kind of delivered more than night two. Again, having the shock and awe and everything with Paul Heyman turning against not only CM Punk but also Roman Reigns. And then we go over to night two, which again graphics were different, and I didn't even realize that. And the crowd was a bit better, and they're not dead or anything, but when we got to all of the matches was going back to back were pretty good, even with the shock, even with the shocking thing that Don Mysterio actually won the Intercontinental Championship. That was literally not on my bingo card. I will say it now, but when we get up to the main event, the crowd was not dead, but they were just weird and just the execution. But the big thing is, I did like that Cena got the 17 World Championship. I just wish the execution was better. But as far as the WrestleMania weekend, it was still good. I still enjoy WrestleMania 41. I wonder what's gonna happen next year. Hopefully, it'll go up there next year. I really wish I was there this year to see Cena capture the Undisputed Championships because this is his last WrestleMania and his last year. I still hope to go somewhere and everything. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much. I think that's pretty much it for this review. Now I went on long enough as I did. I did not mean to go too long. I just wanted to break down the entrances, the attires, all that stuff. Even now, still the same thing, and I still did that. And then I wanted to go into a little section just going through my thoughts of both nights and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. I'm sorry it took so long with this. I meant to get this up last week also, but that's pretty much it for this. Remember to comment down below. What do you guys think of this video? Do you still like my reviews and my predictions? I'm working on more of the reviews I'm still haven't done. Subscribe, tap the bell, more videos coming soon. I really mean it this time. I've been a little bit away from this, kind of absent from this channel lately because I've just been busy with just personal stuff, not really more rivals because I've been I still haven't won back on the game in a week. I haven't been on the video games for a week also, but that's pretty much it. And this is 15, the Golden Rare kicking out of here.